The rematch of the 23 Wimbledon final. Could Ons Jabeur get revenge? As always, my coverage is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Now, I regard Ons Jabeur as one of the best shot makers to ever play the game. I think that's a fact. The only problem today, she was taking on one of the best shot makers of this generation. Underrated. 2-0 on grass so far, taking out Madison Keys and Diana Snyder. Underrated, quiet, not for the limelight. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen Marketa Vondrosova's drop shots, her left forehand down the line, the way she can utilize top spin to take control of any rally, then you haven't seen a good shot maker, ladies and gentlemen. Marketa Vondrosova defeated Ons Jabeur in that 23 Wimbledon champion. We all know that was a tough loss for Ons. She wanted to win a slam and have a baby, but it was Marketa that would play the spoiler, and she would do the same thing today as she gears up for possibly another deep run at SW19. Marketa played solid tennis today, winning 74% of her first serves, 42% of Ons' first serves, and 46% of Ons' second serves. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The first set, she would win 6-4, but the second set, 6-1, serving up a breadstick to Ons. And it's clear to me that Ons is uncomfortable with the speed and variety of Marketa. When you put those two together, it's very tough to defend. And that's the case today as Marketa Vondrosova advances to yet another semifinal. And listen, guys, I think Marketa Vondrosova, she's underrated. She's very talented. And she's got a short center of gravity. She's very short. She's very fast and explosive. And she's going to be a problem here for the remainder of this draw, ladies and gentlemen. She defeats Ons for yet another time. Ons is going to, in my personal opinion, get some rest, come back. And I do think Ons will have a great run at Wimbledon, but she's exiting Berlin in a straight set loss to Marketa Vondrosova. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back. We have Elena Rybakina and Sabalenka. That's going to be popcorn worthy. Wang and Badosa. I feel both of those two ladies are playing great tennis. In fact, I would say those two are playing the best tennis in Berlin right now. We also have Nottingham, where Diana Yastremska took the first set from Leylah. We have Bolter and Kessler coming up as well. We'll be right back.